Maybe you're like me and you have struggled to find the perfect storage solution for your embellishments and sticker sheets. Well, I have finally found one that works for me and my crafting space, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now, this is definitely something that is different per person and your style of crafting, your style of storage, and your workspace. But this is what I have found is best for me, and I really wanted to share it with you in hopes that it helps you too. All of the supplies used today will be listed in the video description and also on my blog as well. And I'm going to be listing a few other options too that I'll talk about. Now, previously, my storage solution was the Elizabeth Ward trays, which were small trays to store your embellishments in. Those did not work for me, but they may work for you. They were just too small for me. So instead, I found these storage containers, and actually by recommendation of my sister. Now, these storage containers are a little bit bigger. I think they're about 2 by 2. And they're just a really great size. They have a lid that is very secured when it's closed. So you can see I can just shake this up. Nothing is popping open. Everything stays in place. And I can get a whole bag of embellishments plus some in one container. Now this second set here, these purple pearls are from Pretty Pink Posh. This is one package of pearls from Pretty Pink Posh that fit in here. And you can see there's plenty of room to add more. Now what I like to do is use either this triangle tray to scoop out my embellishments. This I normally use when I have a full container like the ones I previously showed. But you could use a little mini spoon to scoop them into the tray. And I like doing that just so I can have a small amount in my tray to work with and put the rest away and then put these back later when I'm done. Now I also like to use the Trinity pickup tool that has the metal end, the pointy end on one side and kind of this silicone. I'm not really sure what it's made of, but I love the grip on it and the fact that it's white, so it helps me easily pick up my pearls or any other embellishments that I need. Then when I'm done, I can just pour them back into the container. You can see how easily this scoops out into that triangle tray. Now this package actually has multiple sequins mix in it because this is one of my favorite sets from Gina Designs. The other thing I struggled with was storing my stickers. Now these are photo storage containers. I have a variety of them. I have some that are 4x6 and I have some that are about 5x7. And these are the Hero Arts packages. Now normally I would put the sequins in those smaller containers, but these have some smaller fine ones that I wanted to keep in there because they can kind of go all over the place if I'm not careful. So those I leave in the package and I store them in these photo containers. Now, Honeybee Stamps and a few other companies have these self-adhesive gems, and these fit in these photo storage containers perfectly. I just need to trim a little bit off the side to get them to fit in there, depending on the size of your photo storage container. Now, depending how many embellishments you have, these would fit nicely in any of your Alex drawer units, any of your IKEA shelves, but I have a lot. I tend to hoard my embellishments, and so I struggled for a while finding a place to store all of these. What I found were these project containers or scrapbook containers. Now, this particular one I got from Hobby Lobby, and it is about, I think it's 14 by 14. I could only find online the 12 by 12. So 12 by 12 would work too. These I just happened to get from Hobby Lobby with a coupon. Now these close really well. They're clear, but they do have colored ones available. And they have these latches on the end. So I can easily open this up and you can see I have my smaller containers in here and then also the photo storage that fits in there as well. I have labeled everything so that when I open it, I can see exactly what mix that I want and where it came from. And I love the fact that these are all clear so I can see right into my container before I even open it up. Having multiple big containers like this also layer up together really well to stack on top of my shelf. I have a wire rack that I keep these on and they stack up so it's not too high and they fit a lot in here depending on the size that you get. Here's a look at mine that I have on my shelf, just 3 high, so it's just enough that I can reach it at the top of my shelf. Here's another one of my containers that I don't have quite as organized just yet, but you could see that these even just sit in there nicely if you didn't want to put them in a photo storage container. These are just some sticker sheets that are a little bit too big for my containers. And I also have some thread in here. You could fit lots of different type of embellishments in here, whether it's ephemera would fit really great in these photo storage containers. You could do your thread or yarn if you do stitching on your cards. Or maybe you have some embellishments that are in jars, and depending on the size of the jar, they would fit inside of these project containers too. Now I'll just quickly touch on the embellishment tools that I like to use for adhering these to my projects. Now there are 3 that I would typically grab. I know there's more out there, but these are the 2 that I found in my drawer. This one is the Trinity pickup tool, and as I showed before, it has the pokey end on one side and that grip on the other. This one's an embellishment wand where the tip screws off. This one is black and they offer a variety of colors. I suggest the white tip because I have experienced where the black actually gets on my embellishment. There's also a Marvy jewel picker that I've used on occasion, but I couldn't find it in time for this video. So that is a quick look at my embellishment and sticker storage solution. I hope these have helped you if you are struggling with trying to find something that works for your space. I will also list the Elizabeth Ward containers too in case you do find that those work better for you. I also have a coordinating blog post if you wanted to see some final pictures of these products too. If you found value in today's content, I would appreciate if you like and share the video. And if you're not already a subscriber, I would love if you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you're notified when new videos are posted. Here are a few other videos I think you might enjoy.